There's been a Pokemon Winds and Waves leak that we have to discuss because this is something that I've thought of before. Now, if we take a look at this post right here, we can talk about the Wind type and the Wave type. Now, I'm not saying that there's going to be a brand new typing that's going to change up a bunch of things, because essentially Wind type is just a flying type and the Wave type is, you can say that it's glorified water type. But this could be something that leads into the legendaries. Now, if we look at this right here, this was posted up on 4chan. Now, this post does go over that some Pokemon are going to be changed by this. So we got Jigglypuff, Emolga, and Pidgeot, and a couple other Pokemon that are going to be changed for the Wind type, which is going to be essentially light green. But then we have the Wave type that other Pokemon like Lapras could also be changed. So honestly, that is definitely really interesting, but I don't think that this is how Pokemon could do it. So we know how inside of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there was a brand new typing that was essentially only for one Pokemon, which was the Stellar type, Terrapogos. I'm going to say Terrapogos, but anyways, it's essentially for that Pokemon. So potentially what the Winds and Waves typing could actually be is for the brand new legendary Pokemon. Now that honestly would make sense, because Pokemon Winds and Waves is like Pokemon Winds and Waves. You got flying essentially, but it wouldn't be the same as the Wind. So you technically have Winds type that this legendary Pokemon could control the wind, and that right there would make a lot of sense because it would go into the entire Winds theory that this Pokemon can control the wind. And the Waves, well, that Pokemon would be able to control the waves and go underwater. Potentially this is what they mean by the whole legendary debungle. So if you pick Pokemon Winds, the game, you're going to be able to fly maybe with the different typing. If you pick Waves, you get the different water Pokemon that's like a wave type sort of thing that you can go easily in the water. If it potentially could be something like Miraidon and Koraidon, but honestly I found this to be really interesting. Potentially this is going to be what that means, or maybe it means actually absolutely nothing. But potentially if we get two types, I honestly see this happening, because having a different type that potentially just gives you a new type that's flying and wind and flying would be really similar to each other. What would be affected to win? Maybe waves, who knows? Like that wouldn't make the most sense, but it would make sense inside of a legendary Pokemon, because you know, it just would, because it's sort of like the gimmick of the game. The gimmick, we've seen this Japanese picture that's like a rainbow circle sort of thing, so potentially that's what that could be. Overall, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. Do you think that the Winds and Waves type makes sense or no sense at all? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.